we're just going to be doing some real quick predictions for GTA 6. Pretty much what I think we can expect to see Grand Theft Auto 6. Anyway, you're probably, like I am, you've been really excited about the recent GTA updates. You're probably really excited to hear about the Red Dead Online update, even though, not really what we wanted. But it's good to still get some content, and we're hoping to, really see some life pumped back into that game. And especially, GTA Online still manages to be an extremely fun, extremely well-received game. I can't believe there's still people that are buying it for the first time. They're just cracking the game now, and that's crazy. Anyway, so now I'd like to talk about GTA 6, and the first thing I want to talk about is when we're gonna hear something, or when we're gonna hear some more. I know there's been a lot of rumors going around lately, but then we found out most of that stuff was just rumor. But we all want to know when we're gonna be actually playing some GTA 6. And the first thing I want to talk about, I think we're gonna hear something major by 2020. I think we might even see a surprise trailer. Something big. I think something's gonna happen sometime next year. I think it's just they're overdue. It's about time. I think that's gonna line up to next gen consoles and all that stuff. Let me just rewind a little bit and kind of bring you where I'm at, why I'm thinking this. GTA 5, right? It didn't release for the next gen console. It didn't release on Xbox One. It didn't release on PS4. GTA 5 released on Xbox 360. PlayStation 3. I think GTA 6 is going to do the same thing, or at least very damn close to it. We're not going to get GTA 6 on the next console. We're going to get GTA 6 on the generation we're playing right now. I just don't see it happening any other way. They're gonna release it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna buy it. Then they're gonna come out with the next generation console, and they're going to quote re-release the game. Although it's really, honestly, at that point, it's technically not a re-release, because what they're gonna do is we're gonna get a demo. We're gonna get the story mode. We're gonna get a good playable game that we've been waiting for, but we're basically gonna get GTA 5 skinned with GTA 6, and that's what we're gonna play on our Xbox Ones and PS4s and current, PC setups. Then a couple months are gonna go by, or maybe a year. They're gonna drop the new consoles, and then one of the first games to come out is gonna be GTA 6 re-release, special premium, deluxo edition, whatever. I just don't see it happening any other way. They'll sell the game twice, we'll buy it twice, and we'll fucking eat it. We'll eat it up all the way down to the bank, and just. Yeah, it worked last time. It worked so well last time. I was so happy about first-person aspects being incorporated into the game. I didn't care that I bought it twice. I didn't give it. Take my money, Rockstar. Here, give me I get what? First person in GTA. I can drive around and see the inside of my car. Take my money. Here's a shark card too. I'm not even gonna use it. I just give you some money. So yeah, that worked, and I think they're gonna do it again. I don't see why they wouldn't. But with that said, I don't think our current generation consoles have much time left in them. I'm sure there's some more information on that. I probably should have looked it up before I started this rant video, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that Sony and Microsoft pretty much plan on wheeling stuff out around the 2020, deadline anyway. It's just about time. But anyway, moving on from that rumor to some other rumors, before I get into my actual predictions. But another rumor I want to talk about is the setting. People talking about big cities spaced out with a large country in between them, and I think that's totally gonna happen. That's pretty much they kind of mess with that concept a little bit in GTA 5. They didn't with the Paleto Bay and the northern San Andreas area. I know it's not the scale that we got when we played San Andreas, but that was very well received. Everybody loved that. Everybody likes the big maps. We like driving around. We like flying a plane from one airport to another, and I just totally expect that to be brought back. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's almost like people are asking for it at this point. So yeah, that's probably I'd be very surprised if they didn't do it at this point. Some people even have talked about going to another continent, another country. I think we might see something like that. I don't think it's going to be a big part of the game, but I think it could be a small part of the game, kind of like the way that we went to North Yankton and we had the little Canadian excursion in GTA 5. I think we'll have something like that with a South American, Central American vibe. Sure. Brazil or Colombia has been thrown around a lot in the rumors, kind of giving that narco vibe, which when you look at the pop culture references that have always been present in GTA, it's kind of like part of the game. I can't imagine a GTA that doesn't take reference from modern day cinema and root and toot action movies. That's just what we do. It's just what GTA is. So a narco inspired, couple of missions or levels where we go down to South America or Central America and we have to deal with some cartel activity. Absolutely. Why wouldn't they do that? That seems like, and it fits. It seems like it would fit the current aesthetic of our modern day pop culture. It fits the vibe of what's going on in the modern day world. And I know that Sam Hauser or maybe Dan Hauser came out and said that one of the reasons why they kind of delayed GTA 6 was because our current political atmosphere is so confusing and just so exaggerated that it's hard to make fun of. So I think, but to just ignore it altogether would just be like, that's not what GTA does. So, I think we'll definitely see some presence of cartel activity traveling down to South America, Central America, Colombia, or Brazil. Like I said, they've been thrown around a lot. I'm gonna have to put a big old stamp of approval on that. That's probably gonna happen. I really expect to see that in the game. Just another thing I wanted to bring up. This actually reminded me of that when we're talking about rumors. Female protagonist. Again, I think we're gonna see a female protagonist. Now, I don't think the lead protagonist is going to be female. I feel like we're gonna get another 3-tier protagonist system, kind of the way we had Michael, Franklin, and Trevor in GTA 5. Again, I liked that. I like that setup. Now, it does change the vibe a bit. I remember one time I heard somebody say that playing Grand Theft Auto 5 plays like TV series and all the other GTAs play like an action movie, and I agreed with that. I agree with that 100%. And I think it's a good thing. The other games do play like a movie, and when I say they play like a movie, they're very structured. Rising action, your peak, and then falling action down to your climax, or down to your end after your climax. I think that's always been it's worked, but I think the 3-character setup gives the writers a chance for more complicated story arcs. Now, I hope that they continue to double down on their complex story arcs. I hope that they continue to give us good, well-written stories. I know a lot of games have been kind of moving away from that, especially with the popularity of online multiplayer games, and thankfully, Rockstar has at least not forgotten where they came from. They still care about their first-person games, and if anybody wants to talk about their online mandering, their online catering to pay-to-win, well, sure, they have been doing that, but they haven't forgot about their single-player. They did not have to go that hard for Red Dead, and they did. They went that hard for us. They did that for us. We would have bought that game anyway. We hate the online. No one's playing I have not seen positive remarks about online play, but we still talk, nobody gives that game a bad review. Why? Because the game itself, Red Dead Redemption 2, you step into that world as Arthur and you see the Vandalin gang, you play, everybody loved that. They freaking knocked it out of the park. But I'm gonna move away from that because this isn't a Red Dead video, this is a GTA video, but I just want to say they have not forgot about single player. Thank you, Rockstar. Anyway, so I at least have high hope for a very well-written single-player campaign for GTA 6. And like I said, I think that might contain at least one female character in a 3-character arc. Yeah, moving on. Another thing is that now we're gonna kind of go away from the rumors and step into some predictions. My actual bread and butter predictions. But one thing I really expect to see in GTA 6 that we haven't seen in at least GTA 5 or GTA 4, I think we're gonna see more roleplay aspects. I think we're gonna see more of a chance to make the game yours, more choice choices that affect gameplay. Now whether this is incorporated in online features or story mode features, I think we're going to get like kind of like a mixed bag of fruit. For example, the story mode and campaign, I think we're going to see things like I don't think you're going to be able to just have a huge weapon wheel anymore. I think they're going to nerf the weapon wheel. I think they're going to replace it with a, guns that you're carrying type situation, like a loadout where you've got a sidearm and a rifle, or maybe a sidearm and a submachine gun or a machine gun, just something, just a small selection that would make sense for your character to actually be carrying. Maybe a gun that they stash in their pants, or maybe they actually sling a rifle over their shoulder and walk down the street. I think, which I'm excited for. I think that moving into a more more realistic world is going to be a good move, and I think that's where they're going with this. GTA 5 had a lot of real world aesthetic to it. There were a lot of times, especially with the physics, where, especially with the the way the game looks, so you freeze it, you take a picture, and it's hard to tell it's a video game. And I think that that's where they're going with this. I think we're going to see a lot more gameplay mechanics to facilitate that. One of which I really hope to see is almost like a hardcore mode, or like a real life mode, where they maybe really amplified bullet damage. Getting shot doesn't, you're not just like this big bullet sponge walking down the street getting shot a million times. Maybe getting shot just once could actually have some serious side effects, maybe bleed out damage. There's just so much you could do with this, and again, maybe it's an option for people that aren't necessarily ready for that like hardcore style of playing. They just want to experience the story. So like having a real life hardcore mode that can be turned off or on for achievements, or not for just for fun. Hell yeah, I hope to see that. Again, like maybe with the weapons, I think that the player's vehicle is going to play a bigger role than it has before. I think we're going to use maybe our trunk space. Maybe we can stash some outfit. I feel like changing your outfit's not going to happen on the fly anymore. I feel like maybe you're going to have to, stash some clothes in your car, stash some stuff in your trunk. So you want to change real quick to lose the cops, you can do that. That would be freaking cool. Another thing I'd like to see, this is kind of just off the top, I'd like to see cops removed from the minimap, or maybe even just the minimap removed altogether, or maybe the minimap doesn't sit on the corner of your screen. Maybe the minimap actually has to be pulled out, like your phone, and you can't do more than, if you can't shoot, hold your phone out at the same time, or if you can, you only got one hand for each. That would be cool, something like that. But again, maybe the police don't even appear on the minimap. They just are there in real life, and if you turn a corner and you see a cruiser with its lights on, and the boys are coming for you, the boys are coming, you gotta run, you know what I mean? You don't know they're gonna be there until you turn that corner. I think that would be really cool. Maybe they utilize, like they did in previous games, a police scanner, where even though they really weren't too useful in the previous games, maybe in this, the scanner will actually be useful. They're giving actual locations of where they are and where they think you are, so you can listen to the scanner and be like, oh no, corner of Strawberry and Davis, that's where I am, they're coming, I gotta go. The cops coming just because you heard them say it, not because you saw it on the map. That'd be cool. Maybe get rid of the star wanted level for just a wanted level, so you don't, or maybe, still have the stars, but you can't see if you have the stars. But again, like maybe that would be more incorporated for a real life hardcore mode that's capable of being turned on and off, because I know that would maybe get a little bit much for people who don't want that hardcore real life experience. Some people are just happy playing a video game. I know, Rob, chill. Anyway, another thing I want to mention before I run out of time here, gas. Yeah, this is again kind of going back to that real life mode, but they've done this before. Games like Mafia, I think it was Mafia 2, cars actually needed gas, and I just thought that was very simple and very cool. It made you think about your police chases a little bit more. You can't just drive forever down the road. Eventually you're gonna run out of gas. But anyway, enough of that. One more thing I want to talk about before I end this video. I brought it up a little bit before, and I know I was just kind of talking about there, but the role-playing aspect, I think that's something we're gonna see big time now. That's probably gonna be more for the online play, which I don't think is gonna be released right away. Obviously, we're probably not gonna see online play for GTA 6 probably until about a year or two after the release of the initial game, and that's just because I think that they're not gonna get rid of GTA Online just yet. I think they're really enjoying GTA Online, and they want to make sure everybody has GTA 6 before they're switching focus. But yeah, I think when they do switch focus to GTA Online or GTA 6 Online, I think we're going to see way more opportunities to insert yourself, what you want to do into that world. I think that's going to be a big part of it, like a big part of it. I think that all the no-clip servers that have become super popular are just, they're going to pay attention to that. I think they're going to incorporate a lot of that. We'll probably see vigilante missions again, a lot of police activity, a lot of cops and robbers type stuff. Huge predictions for that. Like, I would bet my bottom dollar that's gonna happen. There's no way that they're gonna just see all the no-clip service and all the stuff that people are doing with GTA and still having fun with it and still like making videos that are getting like hundreds of thousands of views just for doing police chase videos. People are they're gonna notice that. They're gonna put that in the game. No way that they won't. But yeah, these are my predictions for GTA 6. If you like what you heard, or you agreed, or you disagreed, let me know in the comments. I always check my comments. I will read all of them, and I will care about all of them, and please be nice to me. And I will respond to all of them because I care about what you have to say, and I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching. If you watched this far, I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great fucking day. Thank you.